Zooey Mama. How's it going, everybody? I've got an interesting video for you today. I'm going to be showing off Prashaun Collins' Shuri Kitty Pryde deck. Now, if you're not familiar with Prashaun, he is on both YouTube and Twitch. He is another Marvel Snap content creator who I had the joy of meeting at SnapCon a few weeks ago, and I saw him play this deck at the SnapCon tournament where he made it all the way to the top 8. Okay, it's an amazing deck, super strong. Even after Loki comes out, I believe it's just as strong because it is kind of synergistic, so Loki decks maybe can't take full advantage of it, and it just gets insane power, and it's so hard to counter. You often don't have priority. It's hard to get hit with Killmonger or Shang-Chi. So I'm gonna show you guys the deck, talk about it, and then we'll get into some gameplay where I was watching Prashaun play and we were talking through the moves so I could learn how the master does it. So this is the deck list right here. It starts off with Hawkeye, who's a bit of a backup card, and Hawkeye seems kind of random. I remember being surprised when Prashaun pulled this out during a featured match at the tournament, and he just is a backup here. If you don't end up getting Kitty, you can actually end up getting Hawkeye pretty strong with the likes of Hulkbuster, and we do have armor in this deck to protect him from Killmonger. Now here is Kitty Pryde. The deck is built around her, and you're going to be trying to power her up. So if you have Kitty Pryde, the goal is to play her every single turn. Okay, if you have Kitty Pryde in hand, you play her. That is the rule of thumb with this deck. So you're basically curving out where if you're on, turn 3, you're playing a 2-drop plus Kitty. Turn 4, you're playing a 3-drop plus Kitty. Okay, you're always playing a card that costs 1 less than the turn you're on because you need space for Kitty. You need the extra energy for her. We've got Angela in here. She's good. You can just power her up with Kitty. You can power her up with Jeff. She's another point of power on the board, and she can help you power up if you don't get your main combo as well. Forge is in here to power up Kitty. Okay, turn 3, you're hoping to play Forge plus Kitty. That can really get Kitty Pryde starting to ramp up, and then when you double her later, it's going to be nuts. So Forge is pretty good in here. You can play him with Hawkeye or even Jeff if you really needed to, even Vision or something if you were desperate. Armor, he's good protection. She's good protection. She's just good in Shuri decks, so kind of a staple here. We've got Jeff. Who doesn't love little baby Jeff? He's just the best 2-drop in the game, so we got to have him in here. Hulkbuster, we're hoping to play on Kitty. Okay, this is our turn 4 play. We play Kitty Pryde, then Hulkbuster, and then it pops back to your hand. So your Kitty's ramping up big time once you Hulkbuster it, and then it dodges Killmonger and Shang-Chi. Shuri, turn 5, we're looking to play Shuri into Kitty Pryde. So instead of a standard Shuri deck where you're looking to play Shuri on turn 4, Red Skull turn 5, Taskmaster turn 6, we're hoping to actually just double the power of Kitty Pryde and then Taskmaster alongside Kitty on the last turn. Captain Marvel is a backup option here. You don't need to play her. We often won't play her, but she's there when we need her. Okay, she can be doubled by Shuri or hit with Hulkbuster if needed. So kind of a good backup, and depending on the locations, she may be the best option in some scenarios. Taskmaster is for the final turn 6 play to copy Kitty Pryde's power, and since we don't have priority almost always, it's so hard for our opponents to stop this. They can almost never Shang-Chi it, and hitting it with Cosmo, blocking it with Cosmo, they're gonna have to guess it very well, and that's hard to do. Vision, kind of a backup option like Captain Marvel. In our best scenario of turns and combos, we're not playing Vision, but again, he's like Captain Marvel. He's there when we need him. And then we got America Chavez. She's obviously in here for the draw consistency because our deck does revolve around Kitty and powering her up and the likes of Shuri. We really want to have that consistency, so America Chavez is so important. So that's the deck list here. That's the cards that are in it. It's very simple how to play this if you get optimal draws. In that turn 1, you play Kitty. Turn 2, you play Kitty. Turn 3, it's Forge into Kitty. Turn 4 is Kitty and then Hulkbuster on top of her. And it's very important that you don't have any other cards in the lane because you want to make sure that Hulkbuster only hits Kitty Pryde. Turn 5, you Shuri and then play Kitty. And then turn 6, you're going to Kitty and then Taskmaster to split that power across 2 lanes. And that's it. I mean, that is the best turn of events for this deck. Obviously, if that doesn't come together, if your draws aren't great, you're going to have to mix and match with the likes of Angela and Jeff, possibly Captain Marvel and Vision. And so you're really just going to have to adapt to the board and the locations and what your opponent's playing. But in terms of the goal of this deck, you're just playing Kitty every turn, and we're going to see that in the gameplay. So why don't we go ahead and get into that? Like I mentioned, we were playing on Prashaun's computer, and I was watching him play. Now, the audio did come out well. At first, we were having some technical difficulties, but we got it all sorted out. The only thing is we did not get my camera on there. I did not get a recording to put my face up on there. So you're going to see Prashaun's face in this gameplay, but you'll hear me talking in the background. So if you're like, oh, who's that weirdo talking to Prashaun in the back? It's me, okay? Oh.
Ooh, so got the Triskelion here. So there's nothing for me to play on
Losing the
turn.
draw, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's alright. As long as I get Kitty Pryde next turn, I hope. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and play Forge in the middle.
If you don't get Kitty, are you going to float turn 3? Or what's our plan if we're not getting something good for Forge?
So, since I don't have Kitty, I am going to play Mysterio. Because there'll be 3 of them. This 4 will become a 7. And then I also get a free card into Gamma Lab. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I like that.
So that'll be my game plan.
And they might not have Shang-Chi. It looks like we're against a discard deck, so I think going for Gamma Lab is pretty smart.
Right, but I think they got this one out of Triskelion too, just based off that
Oh, that's
border.
true. That's true. Let's see what they
Okay,
got.
so
Okay, they have a destroy deck. Okay.
yeah, so they're playing Destroy, so they
Well, we
might
have
have
armor, I
Shang.
guess.
So I'm going to play Armor, and I might as well play Craven just because, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
So we do not have Kitty Pryde at all, which is
But we're
horrible.
looking good. We're looking good still.
Yeah, definitely looking good. They play Jubilee.
Oh,
So they're gonna pull 2
that's
cards
also from
here.
Triskelion, though.
Yep. So there's Shang-Chi. So we
Oh,
don't
they
have
have
to
no
worry
Shang-Chi.
about that. I am going to go. I think I'm gonna go Captain Marvel. Yeah, I'm gonna go Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I like that. If she goes left, that's gonna buff Craven. So maybe we just have to secure the middle.
Yep. Okay. I feel very comfortable, but I am gonna go Angela and Hulkbuster into Karmatage.
I like that. If Hulk hits Captain Marvel, we're very happy, I imagine.
Okay, but it's fine. Mysterio's
Mysterio's
gonna be
fine,
pretty
maybe.
big. Because you have to remember, hopefully that buff from Forge comes into play too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got it. We got this one.
So, yeah, so by 1. So Forge came in clutch,
It
and
did.
Mysterio came in clutch too. So that was pretty awesome. So I have Hulkbuster, Armor, Forge, Kitty Pryde. So I just need
Ooh.
Taskmaster.
Yeah, this is a hand.
Yeah, this is the hand that you want. So they're playing Kitty Pryde too. Let's go Kitty Pryde again, and then we'll play Forge Kitty Pryde. Oh, they have Collector.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
don't
they
think,
might be a maybe standard bounce.
yeah, or I don't know, maybe Dino? I don't know.
Will you always save Forge Kitty for turn 3? Like instead of doing Forge turn 2, Kitty plus something else turn 3?
It depends. Like right now, this is the optimal way to play this is Forge 2, Kitty 3.
Okay.
Or not
Mm-hmm.
playing, you're gonna have to play Kitty every turn. So you don't skip a
Right.
turn without playing Kitty.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
This is looking good here. This Kitty's getting thick.
Yes, and then we have Taskmaster here as well. So the combo is gonna be here. So I'm going to snap because I feel pretty confident in this.
Okay. Okay.
There's not that much they can do.
Yeah, and you don't,
Well,
even if they have Killmonger, it's not going to get you.
no, because Forge is pretty much sitting there by himself. And I could play Kitty Pryde in the big house as well. So I don't have to worry about
Mm.
the collector being there. So let's go. Captain Marvel, Kitty Pryde. And this
Okay.
is that deciding factor. So I put Captain Marvel in the middle, and then I'll probably play Kitty
Mm-hmm.
Pryde into the left, and I'll play Taskmaster into the right. And then just depending on what
Okay.
location I'm losing, Captain Marvel is gonna decide it. And then plus I'm gonna
Right. Yeah, we
play
might just be winning those already.
right. So it's just gonna be Kitty Pryde and then Taskmaster, and then that's pretty much it. So I can't be Shang-Chi'd, and then I can't be Killmonger. So
Right.
we'll see what they play.
Yeah, this looks good. Only thing that beats this play is Cosmo, right? I mean, this is like massive power turn 6.
Right. Yeah. Cosmo could stop it right now. That's the only way, unless they play like a Dino. They could probably play Dino and Agent 13 to get Collector a little bit
Mm.
bigger. But I believe that's pretty
Yeah.
much it. I think with Marvel Snap, you have to know, like, the longer you play, the longer you figure out everyone's turn 6 plays. So it's sort of like counting cards of what cards can they play on turn 6, or what combos they can
Yeah, and
play
they
on
already
turn
played
6.
their 13 too. They played
Yep,
turned into
so
Clintar.
Magneto, let's go
And he
Taskmaster.
got
So
him.
so they basically moved the Captain Marvel for me for the win instead of her doing the
Yeah.
dirty work. So that was perfect. So I have Kitty Pryde, Taskmaster, Shuri, Jeff. We're gonna go ahead and play Kitty Pryde, and then Lake Hellas is here, which is perfect because it gives them +2. So obviously we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
put Kitty Pryde here on the final turn for Taskmaster for the extra 2 power,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you sort of want to feel like you want to play Angela, but don't just
Right. Just
play.
save it a turn.
Yeah, just save it. It's fine. So they play Calling Wing. Interesting deck. I think they're playing discard.
Yeah, I
I'm
wonder
gonna
if it's a Silver Samurai.
maybe. So I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna play Angela. I'm gonna play Kitty Pryde. We
Oh.
do have Karmatage here. They're snapping too, which I find
Yeah, this is
interesting.
getting good.
Yeah. So I wonder what they're trying to do. So
Yeah,
Moon
I
Knight.
think, oh, that's why.
All right, it takes out
Uh-oh.
Jeff, which is perfectly fine, but Shuri hurts a bit because I was planning
I think
on.
they're gonna Silver Samurai next turn.
Yeah, I think so too. Um, let's go Hawkeye, and then we could go Armor, Kitty Pryde.
Okay.
They Silver Samurai me then.
Oh, they didn't get it. yet.
Nope. All right, so Hawkeye's on reveal is going to go off twice.
Hmm.
All right,
I
turn
like the
5.
armor too. The armor will stop a cheese gambit here as well.
Yep. So I'm definitely taking a gamble with this, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait with
Okay.
Hulkbuster. All right, so they play Swordmaster. Hawkeye is a 7 now. So turn
Yes.
6.
Do we Taskmaster right now? Do you just
I'm
or you
going
always save it?
to save it. I'm going to go Hulkbuster, Kitty Pryde.
Okay.
So they play
Oh,
America
nice.
Chavez. All right. So Kitty Pryde is now at 12. And we have Captain Marvel.
Hmm.
So
This
very
is
interesting.
close.
Yeah, this is going to be a close one. Um,
Yeah, losing that Shuri really hurt us. I don't know if we win this one.
let's see here. I am going to go Kitty Pryde.
So I
And
think the
then
left might be lost here.
let's do that. I'm going to go Kitty Pryde, Captain Marvel, and we'll see what happens. Oh, Modoc. So I lose
Yep,
hardcore.
I think so. I
Yeah,
don't
so
think, yeah, I guess Modoc is always, no matter what lanes you played in, I
yeah,
don't think
Modoc
any
was
play
gonna
was
take it.
winnable.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Kitty mid, Taskmaster right would have actually worked, surprisingly, because they didn't play middle at all. They kind
Right.
of abandoned middle, surprisingly.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yeah, losing that Cherry, that hurt us.
So I have Jeff, Taskmaster, Armor, Hulkbuster. Nothing to play on turn 1. X Mansion is the first location. So hopefully I get Kitty
See what we
Pride.
get from X Mansion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something good. No Destroyer. That tends to
I mean,
happen.
if it comes out early, maybe
Oh yeah,
Destroyer
true.
out early isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But when you get a Destroyer in the raft and you're not a Destroy deck, it's like a
Oh
waste of a
yeah,
raft.
yeah, that's tough. But here, maybe we're gonna get something good, and we can Hulkbuster whatever comes out of X Mansion. If it gives us Vision or something crazy.
So I am gonna leave Atlantis open just in case, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna put Angela down.
Are we gonna save that for one card, like just playing single Taskmaster in Atlantis?
Yes, that way Taskmaster could get a buff, that 5 buff somewhere else,
Yeah.
just in case. All right, still nothing. I am going to go Jeff Hawkeye.
Hmm.
So no Kitty, still, which hurts.
Luckily, we got Asgard, but I guess if we draw Kitty on turn 5, we're probably not
It might be
investing
a.
in her. Or how late do you play her?
I might be able to, especially with Atlantis. That location helps us out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if we get her. Master
Oh,
mold.
oh, that doesn't help us, huh? Except for Shuri. If we get Shuri, that's or Forge.
Let's go forge. Let's go armor. Forge.
This could be good. This could be
Let
good.
Let's see if we get vision. So now I want vision in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're not gonna have a Cosmo. So Vision or Captain Marvel, they're getting a double Forge buff.
Yeah. So X23. So this is a destroy deck? Alright, perfect.
Okay, there's the vision.
So I got the vision I wanted. So I'll just play vision and well, honestly, it doesn't matter where I play vision. So I'm gonna
Does
play.
it the buff mid doesn't matter for Taskmaster, right?
Well, it does, cause like I could move vision into Atlantis, and vision will still be the only card there. So I'll just do this.
Right, but his +5 from Atlantis isn't also going to Taskmaster?
No, it isn't. Oh yes,
Okay.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Atlantis. Yes, when I put vision
Oh, it
into
is. Okay.
yes. All
Okay.
right. So vision is a 14. So vision's gonna become a 19. So we'll do vision. Doesn't really matter where Jeff
Are we gonna do
goes.
task left? Are they abandoning the right is my thought. If
Let's
they're
do
abandoning
task.
it and they're going for left.
Let's do this. Let's go vision middle. We'll go Taskmaster. We'll move Jeff. And we'll put Kitty Pryde over here.
Beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
this should work out perfectly.
Did they get the Shang-Chi read here?
I don't think it matters. Maybe it
doesn't
does.
matter, yeah.
Yeah. Barely. Barely. Alright, nice.
Beautiful.
So that's basically
that was big power.
Yeah, even without Kitty Pryde, still able to
Mm-hmm.
get a 19, almost 20 vision. Locations helped us a bit, but we still got it.
Yeah.